All right, so let's do a little bit of a trade recap. Less of a trade recap. I mean, I did trade last night, and more of a I wish I took this trade recap. But all right, let's start with the Asia trade that I took that did play out, but didn't play out, if you know what I mean. So we had the first change in state here at 318. Secondary change in state here at 712. Now, normally I would wait for a return to discount, and this sweep would have got me the RR I needed. Um, because that we had this expansive sell-off after pumping like 1,200 points or something, like I did think that this could be the area in which we reverse from, but I figured we'd take out this high probably before we did. Um, and again, I did think like overall, again, higher time frame, the price action is more bullish, so I don't need to wait for that return to discount. But even if I waited for a little bit of return discount, would have hit my 1.5 R before I even hit this target. So at 9 p.m., I figured pump, just to take out this high at least. I know Trump was speaking, but learn my lesson on that one. No trading while Trump is speaking. Period. So got stopped out just before hitting that high. So that was a bummer. Beautiful trade though. I'm not gonna lie, beautiful trade. It was just like I had my stop loss a little bit lower, accounting for that possible, little reversal sweep. We made an SMT and then pumped up. Put my stop loss at that low. But I did take a model directly after that. It was technically a model. I figured if Trump is going to do that, manipulate like that, we're probably just going to short. So I entered a little bit late here, sort of at the low, and my model demands I put my stop loss at the high, but my daily limit just love Apex. Daily limit was at 1,000, and it just didn't give me enough room to be able to bang that out. So hit the daily loss limit on that one, and then today we have this multi-time frame 4-hour BPR. Literally ticked the bottom of it and just started pumping. We also have an order block here, so it's a super strong level. So I don't need to see. And I know like we had that sell-off, but technically the overall higher time frame kind of is speaking more bullish. So I don't need to wait for a return discount, especially if we have a good area. And this is a really great area. So first CISD and second CISD in this 945 candle. Just enter off that, hit 1.5 R easily, take 70% off there, 20% at 2 R, and 10% at 3 R, whatever, so on and so forth. Great model. And then this last one here, I'm just trying out. Technically, if I were to do what the model demands, I would have taken at this return to discount here after the secondary CSD, and I would have already hit 1.5 R. So, but I'm just seeing if this will work out. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it goes better. Peace.